manual testing plus automation testing. This is our concepts, manual plus automation. Okay. First, in manual testing, theoretically we'll learn. At the same time, I will be assigning a project during your manual testing, live scenarios, how you go on testing live scenarios in your companies. That will be explained in manual testing along with the course, so that you can gain confidence on the subject. And once we move into real scenarios, you should not face any scaring or something like that, right? So how to overcome these problems, that also will be dealing in manual testing. Plus, we'll be going with database testing also. Database testing. So all this will be covered in manual process. As soon as we complete manual testing, then only we'll move into automation. Here, what's the tool we are using? Automation tool? Selenium. Plus Core Java. And different frameworks we'll discuss, don't worry. Cucumber, Hybrid, Jenkins, Maven, TestNG. I don't want to introduce now, don't worry, okay? Once we get into Selenium classes, everything will be covered along with the project again, so that we don't get any issues. This is our content, basic content. Understood, all of you? Huh? And yesterday class, what I told you? Whatever videos, daily class videos, if you want access, I told you that we are providing you for every student LMS tool access. This LMS tool access not only for offline, for every online people and offline people, everybody will get access to LMS. Every class videos you can listen. All see that today is also recorded. Every video will be recorded and it will be given to students. You can access anytime, and these videos will be available in LMS forever. Okay, not for, we don't delete after completion of the course. It will be there forever. Anytime you want, you can view our videos also, not a problem. And regarding notes, FAQs, resumes, all this stuff will be given in LMS tool only. Everything will access into LMS. Okay, no need to worry about if you are missing any of the classes also, you can go through our videos. 2-3 classes we are missing, you can view, no problem. So no need to attend again one more batch and waste your time. Okay, understood? So this is what the process we are providing. And placements, coming to placements, especially for freshers team, our team, HR, will communicate with you, offline, online people. Daily, 2-3 companies, they're approaching us. But we have less people who are attending the interviews. Okay, so who are freshers, 20, 21, 22 freshers team, our team, HR team will keep on approaching you guys so that you can get into that interviews level also. So that flexibility also available. Okay, so let us go into the subject today and let's see what are the topics we are planning and all this. Okay, all of you? Clear to all of you guys? Okay, ma? Right. So once we get into manual testing, what are the contents we need to learn first? What topics we need to discuss and how to understand those topics, and where your project starts, you get clarity first. First, we'll be discussing all the basics of manual testing, chapter 1. Like what is testing, why testing is necessary, what is software, what is a project, what is a product, what is a defect, what is a bug, what is error, what is failure, what is production codes, basic terms. Those basic terms are common for both manual and automation. So I'll discuss very clearly with examples. That is called chapter 1, basics. So once you get awareness on all the basics, Next, we'll enter into process level. That process level is called, first we'll start SDLC. What is that? Software Development Life Cycle. This is process level. Process level means every tester, manual tester, automation tester should have awareness on SDLC. But apart from this SDLC, nowadays trend, most of the companies are going with, this is very important. So we need to learn more in Agile compared to SDLC. Previously, we have a very good market for SDLC. Nowadays trend, all of you know, most of the market is running on Agile, and how Agile is used, what are the methodologies we have. Remember, all of you, SDLC and Agile, both used for what? Developing the software. Every manual tester, not only manual tester, all IT employees, whoever going to become IT employee, everyone should have some awareness on SDLC and Agile. It's not for real time and all that. Process level we should understand. So I'll give you presentations on Agile, how Agile is followed, how to implement that step by step, step by step. This is process level. Okay, na? So both used for what? How to develop a software using SDLC, using Agile. What the difference? Why companies are choosing Agile? Why can't they go with SDLC? What the difference? We'll discuss in class level, don't worry. Then once we complete this process level, next we'll enter into testing types. Here we have to learn, for manual testing and automation testing, we have to learn various types of techniques here. So we call, one is called WBT. WBT stands for white box testing. Why you learn white box testing? It's not your business, taken care by developer basically. But as a tester, you should know the awareness, like how white box testing is performed by developer, not for real time, only for interview purpose. But as a tester, your involvement is not in white box testing. What we need to learn as a testing team means we have to learn our techniques called as BBT. BBT stands for black box testing. In this black box testing, we have to learn various techniques. How you test any software using this black box, whatever softwares we have in the market, every software we go with common technique. One is called, we have to go with functional testing. How you do functional testing on a software. And also we need to learn performance testing. And we need to learn security testing. And we need to learn usability, so on, so on. Number of techniques we have. All black box team should get awareness on these techniques. With examples, we'll discuss. So this functional testing, non-functional testing, different types of techniques covers under black box. So among this, which is important for testing team, black box is very, very important. Explanation, okay, but once we get into that, we'll discuss point to point, every definition, everything, don't worry, okay? And then once we complete black box testing, so then we'll be going with UAT. That is called user acceptance testing. This is also important for tester lifecycle. And apart from this black box testing techniques and all that, we have to learn different techniques, testing techniques. What are techniques means? Smoke testing, regression testing, sanity testing, ad hoc testing, monkey testing. If you go on like this, there are a number of techniques you have to learn to get complete manual subject. Fulfill manual subject means every tester should have some awareness on all these techniques. Then only we'll enter into practical oriented. After completion of all this, then I will move into practical. That practical related is, this is a major part for experience, for freshers, everybody who are working. For everybody, this is a major part. STLC, what is that? Software testing life cycle. From here, what I will do, I will assign a project. I told you, you will be working on this project. Practically, we need to work. Theoretically, we'll learn. After the learning theoretically, you need to get into practical oriented. I'll be assigning this project. I will assign this project to all of you guys. Along with me, we need to test this project. What we test in this project means what we do in STLC to test this project. First, we need to know how to prepare test plan. Who is going to prepare a test plan? How test plan is prepared? And what is the main object of test plan? That I'll explain you. At the same time, very, very important is test design. This is a major part for manual testing. Test design is nothing but, here we are going to prepare test scenarios, test cases, test data, वगैरह. All this will be documented. Where you document all this? Excel and Jira. We are going to work on two options. First, we'll document them in Excel, and then we'll use Jira tool for manual purpose. Very clearly, practically we go. This is complete practical oriented. No Gmail test case or Facebook, we don't allow you. We'll work against one project so that we get confidence how you work on it, how you write test case, how to execute them and all that. This is very important. Manual means this is a major part. Once your test case are ready, who is going to prepare test cases? Tester only. Don't say developer will prepare it. This is your main role, right? Once you're done with all your test cases, then what is important is we need to go for test execution. Here, how to execute test cases against this application. Whatever test case you design, either in Jira or Excel, how to test against this application. While executing test cases, obviously, you may come across some defects. Yes or no? Then once you come across defects while executing your test case, what to do? We should learn defect reporting. How do you report your bugs to developer? How do you communicate to the developer? What are different ways we follow? For reporting bugs, again, we use Jira. 100%. Most of the companies are going updated with some kind of tools. Remember that. Compulsory, we should have some awareness on management tool. So that tool we are using is Jira. Along with Excel, don't worry. Both ways we'll learn. First, we'll learn Excel, then we'll learn Jira also, not a problem. Once we get into company, your choice. If company is going with Excel, you should get ready writing them in Excel. If company is getting ready with Jira, you should ready writing them in Excel, Jira tool also. And then we need to understand bug life cycle, which is very important. So that's what 2+ experience, 5+ experience, fresher, whoever you are. If you want to become a perfect manual tester, what is important? STLC is a major part. Once you enter a company as an experience or a fresher, we don't come across waterfalls model, V model, agile, black box, white box. Nobody cares about it. They care about you should know how to write a test case, how to understand the test cases, how to prepare scenarios, how to prepare test data, how to execute the test cases, how to report bugs to development team. This planning is very important. That's what I will be giving more importance to STLC classes. Do you understand me, all of you guys? This is what we need to learn in manual error. Very simple, cool job. No logics required, no complexity, no programming, nothing required during your manual testing. Anybody can understand very easily. Yesterday class, I told you, some people asking, sir, I am degree background. What I told you yesterday, testing is applicable to any graduates. If you ask for Java, compulsory they'll be asking for BTech designation. I mean, your some background, right? But for testing, that's a good advantage we have. Most of the companies prefer to go with any graduates. So that advantage we have, no need to worry. Okay, na? All my students who are learning, they are coming from degree background only. That to Telugu medium, some other medium, not English, but that's little they like. But only thing is by practicing, by doing some hard work here, nothing in it. Okay, na? Understood all of you? So can I get into topics now? Online? Understood, ma? Clear? Can I get into topics? Right. First heading, what we should learn in the basic. First, we are going chapter 1, basics. In that first heading is software. What is meant by software? A software is a set of computer programs. A software is a set of computer programs with minimal test data, with minimal test data to operate a system. To operate a system is called as software. You know why I'm discussing software definition, all of you? Testing team, why we are discussing? Because we are testing the softwares. What type of softwares can be tested, ma? What type of softwares can be tested? Any software. Web applications, window-based applications, mobile applications. This is the market running on, right? We have web applications in the market, mobile applications we have in the market, desktop applications. All softwares are developed with some set of programs. Which program? None of our business. Java programmer, .NET programmer, SAP programmer, mixing Java, .NET, none of our business. Our business is what? Externally, our application is working as per your client given business requirements or not. Minimal data. What is that minimal data? Say, for example, you have been using this Primus Bank application. What is this Primus Bank application, ma? This is one software. Is it one software? Yes or no? Now, what to do? How you operate this software? By giving some inputs. Test to data means inputs. We need to provide some data here. When I'm trying to provide some data, when I'm providing some data here, when I click on login, what will happen internally? One program will be executing. Will you see that program executing here? None of our business. It is running internally. But what is our expectation here? Are we getting correct output as per client business requirements or not? This is what client is expecting. Welcome to admin page. Are you getting or not? That's our testing here. That's what I'm saying. Any software is designed with some sort of programs, and every software will execute whenever user is providing some data externally. Every software will get operated by providing some inputs and checking the outcome of the software. So that is the meaning of software. You understand, all of you guys? Huh? First heading, software. Online, offline people, please note the definitions. I told you we don't have any running notes here. Don't worry. Every point will be dictated. Don't worry. And who are missing, video will be there. Don't worry. Who are not writing notes, video will be there. Go home and write in the notes. Okay. Right on. Software. A software is a set of computer programs. A software is a set of computer programs with minimal test data, with minimal test data in order to operate a system. In order to operate a system is called software. What are examples for software, ma? Your mobile is one software. How your mobile is operating? Will you see operation of mobile when you're using that mobile, ma? We can't see that operation. When you dial a number in a mobile, can't you see how it is dialing? Huh? That is an internal process hidden to you, right? If you are seeing, when you log into net banking, you see where your username and password going. We don't see that. That is internal process. As a tester, we are not worried about internal process here. As a tester, we are worried about external mechanism. Whenever clients are working in our software, they should not face any external issues. That is our main goal. We are not worried Java is running or not, .NET running. That is none of our business. Okay. Examples. Emailing softwares. All emailing softwares. Online applications, etc. Emailing softwares, online applications, etc. So that is the meaning of software. Here, there are types of softwares. They'll be asking you a question, simple question. What is a project and what is a product? Common question, right? So, what is project and what is a product? Now, any one of you tell me, what is a project? What is a project? Basically, no problem. It's not interview. Come on. Implementing one of the software. Online. Come on, go ahead. Okay. Customer. General example, give, don't worry. Project general example I'm giving you. Stitching a dress with a tailor. Stitching your dress with a tailor. What is that? Is it a project or a product? Why you call it as a project? To how many people is stitching? To how many people is stitching the dress? Lot of people, but how is stitching the dress? Yeah, he'll use mission now. Okay. No. See, you are going to tailor means he's stitching for number of people, not only for you. But how is stitching the dress means depending upon your business requirements. Different people go with a different requirements. One fellow want 20 pockets for his jeans pant. He has to do that. One fellow want only 2. Expectations, requirements will be different. So project meaning is nothing but developing a software for one specific customer depending upon his business requirements. For example, independent house, individual house, independent house. To how many people is constructing? For only one owner, not for different people. How is constructing that independent house, ma? Depending upon that customer business requirements. Am I right or not? So whenever we are developing a software for any one specific customer, it will be considered as project. Coming to product. What is a product? Best example, mobile. Okay. All are having mobile. Mobile is a product or project, ma? Or what is that meaning? Developing a software for multiple customers depending upon market requirements or company requirements. Depending upon company requirements. Once they develop a product according to their company requirements, those products are releasing into market. We customers, we are customers, right? We call end users also. We customers. What we do? We purchase that products. How you purchase that product, ma? According to our needs. Suppose you are going to Sangeeta Mala, Universal Mall, mobile shopping mall. What do you find in that mall? What do you find in that mall, shopping malls, ma? Mobile shopping mall. You'll find only one company product or different company products. Yes, right? They're releasing to market. All companies are releasing to market. We are purchasing according to our needs. One customer budget is 20 lakhs, he'll purchase it. One customer budget is 20,000 rupees, he will purchase it. His requirements, his expect, different mindset people. We are going to market and we are purchasing according to our needs. That is called what? Product. For example, any product-based companies, they will develop according to their company requirements. For example, Microsoft Windows, MS Office. How they're developing, ma? How they're developing MS Office? Excel, best example, Excel. How they're developing Excel? According to market. They're upgrading that Excel to according to technology. Are they coming and asking you how to upgrade it? None of their business. They know what is happening in the market. After upgrading, then we are purchasing according to our needs. But one thing I can tell you finally, either you go with project-based company or you go with product-based company, testing process remains same. The way of testing will be same either in project-based company or product-based company, but only definition-wise differences we have. You understand all of you guys? So what is a project now? Developing a software for one specific customer according to his own business requirements. You come to me, you give me your requirements, you give me your expectations. According to your expectations, according to your requirements, we will design, we'll develop, and we give you. But I don't release to market. I'll give to my customer. He will do whatever he wants. We don't care. But product, developing a software for multiple customers, depending upon what? Depending upon company requirements. After developing the software, what they're doing? They're releasing it to market. After releasing to market, what we are doing as a customers? We are purchasing as per our needs. That needs can be budget, requirements, expectations. We'll consider all these things and we'll purchase. That is called what? Project and product. Understood all of you? Right on. First, project. Project. First, project. Developing a software. Developing a software for one for one specific customer, for one specific customer, for one specific customer, depending upon his business requirements, depending upon his business requirements. Developing a software for one specific customer depending upon his business requirements is called project. Example, general examples I told you. What are the examples, ma? Number one, stitching a dress with a tailor. Best example. Stitching a dress with a tailor. Stitching a dress with a tailor. One more example I tell you. Individual house. Is it project or not? Individual house. Even apartments also, gated committee, outside committee, different committees we have nowadays in the market. Real estate, villas, how they're developing? Are they coming to your house and asking how to develop a villa, how to develop apartment? They are developing as per their company rules, and we are going and purchasing them. Yes or no? So they are having their own planning. Every real estate company, they have their own planning. They'll follow some norms, some rules, planning, vagera. Then we people as a customers, we go and purchase them according to our needs. So that is the meaning of project here. Okay, ma? Understood? Next, product. Developing a software for multiple customers, developing a software for multiple customers, depending upon company requirements. Depending upon company requirements. Next points. Once it is developed, companies will be releasing into market. Companies will be releasing into market. And customers will purchase. According to their needs. NEEDS. Simple as simple. For that, we can write number of examples. Product, right, ma? Examples, right? Examples. Mobile apps. Flipkart. Instead of that, e-commerce, we can simply say. All e-commerce are products only. How you are using, why you are going, one fellow going with Amazon, one fellow going with Flipkart, ma? Their needs. We are releasing to market. You go and use your product according to your needs. Yes or no? E-commerce applications, etc. We can have even your pen is a product. Why you are using that pen, and why she is using that pen, and why you are using that pen, means you are purchasing according to your needs. One fellow purchase 1 rupee pen, one fellow purchase 20 rupees pen, one fellow purchase 20 rupees, depending upon your needs. How many pens we have in the market? Different pens are marked. Why you are using this book? One fellow using 100 pages book, and she is using 200 pages book, means depends upon your needs you are purchasing. So everything we are purchasing according to our needs. So that is the meaning of product and project. Remember again, testing process remains same either for project based company or product based company. Do you understand, all of you guys? Is it clear to all of you? Understood? Huh? So that is the meaning of project and product. Okay, next. What is this? Oh, software shortcut. Okay, software testing. What is meant by software testing? How many ways we can do software testing? Yes. We can perform any software development. They'll perform in two ways. One is called verification and one is called validation. Simple. Can you tell me what is your role in the software testing? You are a verifier. You will perform verification or you will perform validation. What you are? Tester role. Among these two, what you're going to do? What you perform? Verification or validation? Huh? Both are. One, anyone, no both. Multiple choice. Anyone you can perform. Both not possible. Verification or validation? 100%. Testing team will be performing. Okay. Verification. Huh? Okay. Let me give you the general example to get clarity on this verification and validation. For example, assume that you are going for board examination. 10th class board or intermediate board or engineering board examination. You're going to write board examination. Okay. When you go into board examination, what is verification that board examination? They'll keep on verifying you or they'll send you whoever coming, they'll send inside the examination hall. Each and every student is verified there. Who is doing that job? That management, that college management is doing. And government officials are doing that. Is it your duty? No, right? Every student should be verified, compulsory. Okay. Then you'll start writing examination. You'll write answer for questions, right? Or you'll write only question. Answer for every question you start writing. Say you've written one question. What is testing question they gave you? And you're writing one answer for that. You'll write one answer for that. Before going for next question, what you have to do as a student, what you'll be doing before going to next question, what you do? You'll check, you'll cross-check that answer again. Why you cross-check that answer again? To ensure that there are no spelling mistakes in that question, in that answer. There should be proper sentence formation. I wanted 10 out of 10 marks in that question, means there should not be any spelling mistakes, grammatical mistakes, sentence formation. You written right answer, but you have some doubt. Any mistakes I did in the answer, any sentence formation, any grammatical mistakes. For that, what we do, we walk through that answer again. If any mistakes, we'll rectify it. Yes or no? Okay, done. How many hours will take for writing examination, ma? 3 hours. So you may come out even after 1 minute also, it's up to you, but we are giving you 3 hours, 3.5 hour time for writing one examination. Okay, you're done. Examination is done. 100 pages of answer, you're done. Or 50, 100, or whatever the count. And who is going to validate that paper, ma? By yourself or not? Huh? You don't validate that paper. No. You don't validate answer sheet, ma? The student will validate answer sheet or not? Huh? No, right? If you validate, all are straight first. Generally, think about generally. Who is going to validate that answer sheet? By somebody. Who is that somebody? The fellow who has subject knowledge. Yes or no? How is going to validate your answer sheet? You tell me now. How is going to validate your answer sheet? What is his responsibility? How many hours you'll be taking for one answer sheet validation? How many hours you'll be taking? 2 hours or 3 hours? 15 minutes will be given for every answer sheet, not 1 hour, 2 hours, right? Generally, you know all these things. What is his responsibility? He is checking that the developed answer is right or wrong. Whatever answer you written, the developed answer is right or wrong is responsibility. If you written right answer, if it is 10-mark question, 10 marks will be given to you. Otherwise, 0 marks will be given to you. So what is his intention means? The developed answer is right or wrong. But this fellow who is writing examination, what he has done before writing examination, 1 month, day and night, you studied day and night, you've gone through drill, dumping, or you did some mass copy, whatever you do, you have written answers. You have taken a lot of time and you put some efforts on it and you written answer. Within 15 minutes, they're deciding your future, whether you are promoted to next or not. That is called what? Validation. Now tell me, who is validator here? Huh? Tester or developer? Are you involving in verification? No, that is called software testing. Verification meaning is nothing but it ensures, are we developing right product or not? I'm a developer, Java developer. If I'm a Java developer, what is my responsibility as a Java developer? I'll be writing some programs, I know, but there is no guarantee that every program is written accordingly. Even though I have 10 plus experience or 20 years experience, there is no guarantee that I written right program or not. Then what is my responsibility? Let me review the program. Let me verify the program. Here, during verification, they are going to prepare a lot of documentations. Every documentation has to be reviewed. Why? Why should they review? For the completeness and correctness of the documentation. We don't know. Human beings who are developing all this, nothing but human beings. There may be some mistakes done by the human being. It is our responsibility to ensure it. So, verification performed by whom? Performed by whom? Tester, developer. Developer. And validation performed by testing team. What is verification now? They're going to review. They're going to verify. They're going to walk through. They're going to inspection. These are called review meetings. Every day we'll have some review meetings in organizations. Why? Why do they go for review meetings? To ensure the process, ongoing process. Are we going right way or not? Are we going right track or not? There may be some mistakes done by people. So it is my manager level or developer level management to review the process of ongoing project. But what is validation here? Validation ensures the developed product is right or wrong. Look at that. What is doing, ma? Am I developing right product or not? How I know that? By verifying the software. And here, tester, what you're doing? The developed product is right or wrong. What you do for that? What you do? You'll test it. How you test it, ma? I told some techniques, black box techniques. So that lot of techniques we apply here. Don't worry. So we need to execute the software. Here, no execution is happening. Here, execute is happening before we release to customers, before we get into customers or before we get into market. So software testing is nothing but V plus V. Yes or no? One is verification, one is validation. So how they do? Wait, Down the line, these are basics I'm discussing, ma. Down the line, I'll discuss all how validation will be done, how you implement the techniques, everything. But we have to learn basics before we get into that. I told you yesterday. Okay, na? Understood all of you guys? Tell me, what is verification, ma? What is verification? It ensures the developed product is right or no. Verification. What it ensures? Verification ensure, are we developing right product or not? You are writing examination. Your concentration is what? Am I writing right answer or not? Am I writing right answer or not is your validation. How do you know you write a right answer? After getting results, you'll understand. After validating your answer sheet only, you'll understand whether right answer or wrong answer. Yes or no? So verification is always ensuring, are we developing, are we developing right product or not? But whereas validation ensures the developed product is right or wrong. So who is performing verification, ma? Developer. Who is performing validation? So verification, we call it with other name. Verification is also called as static testing. What is static, ma? Static means what? No execution, constant, fixed. Validation is called dynamic testing. What is dynamic means? Running the software. How do you know? Develop the software as per customer business point of view. How do you validate this particular application, ma? Go on executing one by one module. First, go to branch module. Go on creating. For all this, what we'll do in real time, we will be writing some test cases like this in Excel. My previous batch, 930 batch going on. So they'll be writing test cases like this. All test case written in English language, don't worry. These are the test case written by whom? By tester. Okay, na? When developing is going on, you are busy with these activities. You have to complete writing all the test cases accordingly. So once we get that build from developer, that application from developer, you have to execute one by one test case, man. Nothing you do. Why you're executing the test case? For validation purpose. Why you are validating a software? To ensure the developed software is right or wrong. That's what I'm telling you. Once I move to STLC classes, ma, we'll be doing practically. Don't need to worry. You also write the same way. Don't worry. Okay. I will assign task to you. Everybody should work on it. At least one project before leaving Amirpet. Before leaving Amirpet, at least you test one project. Okay, na? Same process will be followed in any organization here. No need to worry. No need to practice 3, 4, 5 projects for testers. If you practice one project, that will be in your mind forever. Okay, na? All of you. So that is the meaning of software testing. Understood, all of you? Huh? Please, heading, please take this diagram first, then I'll explain you. Have this diagram, all of you. So what is the other name for verification, ma? Static. What other name for validation? Dynamic. Who is performing verification? Developer. Who is performing validation? Tester. Why testers are validating software? To find out bugs. That's what our duty. Finding bugs in software is our duty. Yes or no? We'll see. Please note this. Online, please note that diagram. Read Have you taken this diagram, all of you? Online? Done, ma?
Yes.
Right. Item, first item. Verification heading. Verification heading. Verification. It is performed by developers. It is performed by developers. Next point. It ensure. E-N-S-U-R-E. It ensure. Are we developing? Are we developing? Are we developing right product or not? Are we developing right product or not? Or NOT. Are we developing right product or not? They have their question mark for them and they have to verify it. Every time they have to keep on verifying the software. Okay, next point. During this process, next point, during this process, managers, developers will review the software, for the completeness and correctness. Will review the software for the completeness and correctness. By following different types of review meetings. By following different types of review meetings. What are different types of review meetings? We'll discuss. Wait for that. Walkthrough, so formal review, informal, different types of review meetings will be conducted on daily basis by the organization. Okay, now next, validation. It is performed by testing team. It is performed by testing team. It ensure, next point. It ensure the developed product is right or wrong. It ensures the developed product is right or wrong. Next point. It is also known as dynamic testing. It is also known as dynamic testing. Excuse me. It is also known as dynamic testing. Next point. During this process, testing team will execute complete software to find out to find out number of bugs or defects. I'll discuss what is bugs, defects, definitions also, don't worry. Bugs are defects. Next, down the line, I'll discuss what is a bug. These are very important terms, okay? Bugs are defects. So testers are always finding what? Bugs. We don't find any other bugs or defects, okay? What I'll discuss later. So that is the meaning of software testing here. Any software, first it should be verified before hand over to validation. First, to know whether you're pass or fail, go and write examination first. Then only you'll understand whether you're pass or fail. Without writing examination, you cannot do that. Same way. First, let them develop the software. Let them, they'll day and night, they'll write some code, lot of logics. Not that easy to develop a software. But testing team, simply within, they took 1 month time for developing software. Tester, within 3 to 4 days, you're confirming whether the product can release to customer or not. Within 3 to 4 days. 1 month, 2 months, they're taking 3 to 4 days, you're confirming, hey, developer, this function is not working, that is not working, this is not working. Because as a tester, we are not like a tester, we are like an end user. We are going to work like a end user. Who is end user, you know? The customer who is going to work on our product is called end user. You are working like an end user and you're testing like an end user. In perspective of end user's perspective point of view, you are not testing in perspective of developer or somebody else. Once I release my product to my customer, this premise bank, my customer should not face any functionality issues, security issues, usability issues, and performance issues. Test them. Why, how you test them? That's what I told you. We'll be learning these techniques that covers under black box testing. We'll discuss everything practically. How you do black box, how you do functional testing, how you do performance testing, practical oriented all. Okay, na? All of you. So that is the meaning of software testing. Okay. Here I have a question. What is client? Who is client? Client is a organization giving projects to companies to develop. Yes or no? Example, Reliance. What is that Reliance? It is one organization. Is a client is having an organization. Reliance company developing everything by himself. No, he is giving to some organizations, to Deloitte company, TCS company, so and so companies for developing their software. What is company? What is company? Company is a organization who is developing softwares based on your customer business point of view. Who is end user? Yeah, who is that customer? Client is different. Customer is different. Who is customer now? Suppose you're using Airtel SIM. You're using ICICI Bank account. What you are? You're a client or a customer? ICICI Bank is not a customer. ICICI Bank is a client. So you're using that ICICI Bank means what you are? You are a customer. So there are 3 categories in companies: client to company, end user, or customer. So some people may not have that awareness. Okay, note that punch. First, client. Client. C-L-I-E-N-T. Client. Client is a organization. Client is a organization or individual person or individual person or individual person, individual person giving projects to companies. giving projects to companies. That he can be individual or he can have an organization. Okay, na? Next, company. Company. Company is a organization. Company is a organization developing softwares. Developing softwares as per client requirements. Developing software as per client requirements. Next, end user. He is a customer. He is a customer who is going to work. Who is going to work? He is a customer who is going to work on the product. Who is going to work on the product? Okay. My question to all of you, among these three client to end user company, to whom we should give importance, ma? Testing team. To whom you are responsible? Company, client, end user. Tester. Any IT people. To whom you are responsible? Client. Client is responsible to end user. We are not responsible to end user. We are testing according to end user, but we don't take that responsibility. That client will take. If you Airtel SIM, you are purchasing in my shop here. I have a shop. Suppose, for example, you are purchasing one car in a showroom. Showroom is a company. That dealership. If you have any problem, we'll go to that company or showroom. Company has to take that. Showroom is not responsible. They're only selling. You are purchasing one Airtel SIM. You have any problem, what you do? You'll go to the shop and ask him, throw him a, give me one more SIM. No, you should call center. And you have to rectify your problem with that company people. So testing team, always remember, you have to impress your client. If you impress your client, you have a permanent job. Otherwise, okay, that's what. So here company is different, client is different, end users are different. Understood, all of you? That way we need to understand the basic things. Still a lot of basics we have. One day can I complete all of them? Not possible, right? Today we have some power issue online. We disturbed for 15-20 minutes. Don't expect every day I'll start at 7:30 something. Okay, when I entered already power, because heavy rain today, so no issue at all. So we'll continue reminding all basics by tomorrow, and we'll enter into process level. You understand me, all of you today? All of you online? There's a chance again to get a power cut because heavy rain going on. Online. Understood, ma? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. So tomorrow we'll continue some more basics and we'll start the process level, ma? Okay, all of you, please, at least by tomorrow, get your notes. Everyone should have notes, compulsory, because I know my experience, I'm telling you. If you write some points, you'll remember some points, ma. Simply listening, simply going through mails, I know what you do. Write them, no problem. So some points you remember, at least you remember some points. So I'll dictate every point, don't worry. Okay, ma? Right? Thank you, guys. Online. See you tomorrow. Any queries? Any questions, ma? No? Right. See you tomorrow then. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Online.